Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired on WVIP 93.5 FM radio weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. Every time there's a forecast of hot weather, I get scared. Yeah, seriously. So normally it's El Nino. Well, El Nino makes it even warmer in the United States of America. And when it's hot, unfortunately, there's more crimes. So we get more calls at the law firm from, our diaspora about their son being arrested. Yeah, most times it's the daddy, the son. Mostly it's men that are arrested. Women are arrested too. But that's more like fighting or, little disputes. But men, they always seem to be in trouble. And the issue there, obviously, is that the NYPD in New York City or the FBI or whichever law enforcement you want to talk about, they target us. Yes, it's plain and simple. I would never forget the Central Park joggers case decades ago, where black youths were accused of raping a white jogger. And they confessed, several of them. They went to prison. And then a gentleman in prison said, a Latino brother, he said, it was me. And when they did the DNA test, they saw that, this guy was the rapist. These black kids didn't rape this white woman. And why did they confess? Why would young black men confess at the hands of the NYPD? Maybe they wanted to go home and see their favorite cartoon. Maybe they were concerned that they were not getting home on time. Maybe they were psychologically brainwashed. Maybe the officers were lying. Eventually, these convicted youths obviously filed civil lawsuits and got a lot of money from the city. But money doesn't replace time. Money doesn't replace the scars that you get for life, the loved ones that you lost. And the jogger, I remember the late Mr. Colin Moore. He was one of the attorneys for one of the Central Park joggers, and he said that the lady watched him and said, how could you represent people like that? They shouldn't have no lawyers. What kind of person are you? But she was obviously unconscious when all of this happened, so she never knew what happened. But what she had decided, obviously, based on the NYPD's investigation, is that these black youths raped her. And she believed, obviously, that they do deserve to have an attorney. And one of the issues that we have is that, people talk about, our community in a way that we are not believers in God, that we lack good moral character. And that is the furthest from the truth. In fact, from my own experience in America, I think it's more the opposite is true. that white people lack good moral character. White people are the criminals, and black and brown people, you know, they have it in for us. You see, the whole system protects them from being arrested, white people. So it is what it is in America. But you have your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything can be, you say can be used against you. Shut up. Ask for a lawyer. Please. Whether it be the FBI or whatever federal law enforcement agency, whether it be the NYPD, state police, whatever, you have the right to remain silent. Please. Shut your mouth. Get your lawyer. You cannot convince them of anything. You're not having a conversation with a person who cares about you, whether it's because they suspect that you're a criminal or whether that you're black or brown. They have already decided that you're guilty, even before the jury is chosen, even before you have that trial. The consequence for people who have a green card or no green card, you'll end up in deportation proceedings. And you will be deported. You will be sent home to countries that you know nothing about because you might have been in this country for a long time, and they don't care. After you get your punishment in prison, you're exiled to your country. They don't care what your mother, your father, your nanny, your whatever is here in America, your children, you're going to be deported. So again, one of the things that we talk about on this program is our deportation inoculation, become a U.S. citizen. So as an attorney, obviously, from the Caribbean, immigration law became a natural. So whether it be deportation issues, family-based immigration, employment-based immigration, we practice those areas of law in our office. Immigration is wide, it is broad, meaning the same. It is your key to wealth, because whether you want to acknowledge it or not, you're not going to get the money that you could make in certain professions in your home country than you could make in America, not to mention the strength of the U.S. dollar. So, in America, explore your opportunities, whether you have a green card or not. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. So whether you are already in the U.S., whether you come into the U.S., whether you have family in the U.S., you have more rights than you could think. But what you need is an experienced attorney that could explain to you the do's and don'ts or the avenues for economic development and legalization. Again, our number is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or visit our website, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, at www.askthelawyer.us. www.askthelawyer.us. Thank you.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.